So can you introduce yourselves to our site visitors at Pop Culture Madness? Thank you so much for joining me.
Sure. I'm Kristyn Clarke.
I'm Jared, and we're in Flyleaf.
Awesome, and we are like the second date in this run with Dragging Pools. So what are your expectations for the tour? I know it's kind of hard to gauge, like being like, only one night into it so far.
I think we just want to play the best shows we can. I mean, this is my first tour with the guys.
This is our first tour in 2 years, so we're really excited just to be back out.
That's awesome. I mean, I think the fans are so hungry to see you guys back out. Like the excitement online was building up and social media and all that, so it's great. So, what can we be expecting from the live show?
Well, we have a new singer.
Yeah.
Obvious.
And she's amazing, and we're playing our new songs, and I'm just excited.
Yeah, I think high energy. I think it's a pretty high energy set. We definitely wanted to come out swinging, so I feel good about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the new album, New Horizon, seems to be doing quite well for you guys, and obviously this title has more meaning now too. So, how are you guys happy with the way the album's been performing? How's the feedback been?
I mean, it's it was kind of difficult because we released it right when Lacey said she was stepping down, so we've kind of overcome that. But I love the song. I love the record a lot, and I'm just really excited that it's out there.
That's good. So you released the video, it was like last year, and are we going to see any more videos coming? Any more songs, plans for that?
We've been writing with Kristyn and working on some new material. So yeah, there's definitely going to be music in the future.
That's good. So I mean, you guys a band that can write on the road, or you guys kind of have to take some time away from the road to do that?
I don't know. Our schedule's pretty busy, so we might write some here and there, but it'd probably be good to take time. We like doing it anyway, trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah, right before this tour, we went to LA for about 5 days and knocked out some songs, so that was nice.
That's definitely cool. I know, some people are like, okay, I have to take a total step away and get in the right headspace to, get creative and stuff like that. So, after this run of tours, do you guys have plans for the rest of the summer? Are there any festivals that you'd like to be part of?
Definitely. There's nothing confirmed right now, but we are looking at a lot of stuff, so look out for us.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, so you guys have some, experience with festivals here in the States and, as well as overseas. Do you think that the United States festivals are starting to catch up to those overseas, or no? Maybe we're not there yet.
I think Coachella and Lollapalooza, and there's even one starting in Kansas where I'm from called Can Roxas, and they're getting some big names. I mean, I definitely think.
There's one at Rock on the Range, which is getting really big. So yeah, I think we can compete.
Oh, absolutely. I think that we've got one foot in the door, and we're trying, but it's become such a lifestyle thing overseas, and it's just takes over for the whole weekend, and I think we're starting to get there.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about the current state of rock music in general? I mean, do you think that we're due to see a resurgence come up? At least I hope so.
I think you always hope for that. What do you think?
I think, I don't know, a lot of what's getting popular on radio, Lumineers, and there's a little bit more rock influenced pop now. It's getting played on the radio, so I think, it's a good time to be a rock band. We'll always have our core fans too, so.
I think it's always good to experiment too, that's what I've seen in radio, whether it's pop or alternative or rock. It's I think the more that you can be a little left of center, not just do the same thing every record, I think is the only way you're gonna kind of find your new way, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's good that, to see artists that are not afraid to experiment with sound, and we see so much genre blending now, even back to the festival thing. I mean, you've got artists that are, hip hop, rock, electronic, everything all blending together.
Yeah.
I mean, for me personally, I look at music as a universal language. We can all speak and understand, even if we take a different message away. Is there anything in particular that you hope Flyleaf's music will say to listeners?
Our message is still always been the same. We want to bring people hope, and even just today, we had a fan that we've had many years that we met with. He was like, you know, your music changed my life. I'm drinking. I'm a better person now because of your music, and I know that's always really special. It's what we've always wanted our music to do.
Absolutely. I'm sure it could be just as therapeutic for you as artists, you know, as it can be for fans. Have you ever gotten a fan that's taken, I don't know, maybe some way out there message away? Or just totally off the wall with it?
I don't think so. They've all been kind of similar, what they've taken away.
That's good. So, for each one of you, do you have a pivotal music moment that occurred in your life that made you decide that you wanted to pursue it for a career?
Yeah, I definitely do. I grew up around music and stuff, more like classic rock and stuff like that. But when I was in high school, I was a junior in high school, and I would hang out at this little coffee shop, and there was a guy named Bebo Norman that came up, and just his acoustic guitar and him and his vocals. And the way he told stories with his songs really touched me, and I thought, I want to do that, because I'd always written poetry and I'd always been around music, but I'd never blended the two, so that's when I started giving that a try, and that would be my pivotal moment, I think.
I guess, I don't know, it became real to me whenever we had a chance to showcase for a record label. Because, you know, I was just doing the band because I was young, I was 17, it was fun. And I was thinking, you know, I'll probably have to get a real job eventually, and that never happened yet. So I've been very blessed.
What do you think that you'd be doing instead?
I think I was looking into going to culinary school.
Oh, okay.
So I like to cook. So I think that's what I would be doing.
Do you have a signature dish?
His wife's a really good cook too, so I'm sure it's hard to compete between the two of them.
So, you know, being that you've been at this for a long time, I'm sure that you've witnessed, you know, many changes within the industry of the way that we share music, of the way that people find out about things. How do you feel about the rise of social media as a way to connect with fans?
I think it's cool. It's more personal for the fans. And yeah, I was actually just writing down like about the past earlier today, and I was talking about how when I first had a cell phone, I only had 100 out-of-state minutes, so I could only call my wife, which is my girlfriend at the time, for like 2 minutes a day. Like, hey, what's up? All right, gotta go. So it's just totally changed our culture. Definitely, they want to know what you're doing now. And, you know,
Every second of the day.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's some cool things about it.
Definitely. I think a lot of people have said that the shroud of mystery around rock and roll has been lifted because of this, but at the same time now that's almost what's expected of artists to be, you know, connected to fans, like in that way.
Thank reality TV for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I mean, do you guys ever read into negative criticism? How does that affect you?
Waste of time. I think it's a waste of time. I mean, unless it's people that you trust and are close to you and you kind of respect their opinion, you know, like if it's on your music or if it's on like the way you're presenting yourself or if it's what you do on stage, you know, I'll listen to like my inner circle and then I'll pretty much, if it's negative, kind of just disregard it, because at the end of the day it's art too, so it's like it's all subjective, so I'm going to do my thing, and if people respond to it positively, that's great. If not, I hope they can find what they like.
Absolutely. I think that no matter what you do, there's always going to be haters out there somewhere to deal with it.
Yeah.
So, you know, for you in particular, what kind of challenges did you face, you know, stepping into an already, you know, well-established band and, you know, having the fans, you know, gain acceptance and things like that? What was that particularly challenging for you?
I think I'm in a good place as an artist because I've been in the industry for about 10 years in other bands and writing my own music. So I think I've had time to like build up a thicker skin. I don't think it would be as easy for me to do this now if I was 16 or 17, because I probably would take certain criticism in a kind of negative way. But I think the challenges are to just really respect what Flyleaf is and who they are and their fans and the guys, and but also realize that it's me singing these songs now, not Lacey. And so to kind of take, parts of what she did and bring those into the show, but really to move forward with this band, I have to be myself. So that can be challenging at times because I think people love what Flyleaf was before I joined. So, but it's also a great challenge because it really pushes us to do our best. We can't just get up on stage and do okay. We really have to show them, no, we're doing great, right? So I think that's the biggest challenge, but it's actually proved to be really positive so far now that we've started touring because fans can come out and see what's up,
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, you hear all the time, bands go through various lineup changes, and it really is a statement to the strength of the band when they can go on, and, that everything is working out nice. You guys obviously seem to have great chemistry, and I'm really glad to hear new material and all that.
Yeah.
So, what would you say would be the one thing that's probably the most misunderstood about Flyleaf? Is there anything in particular?
I wouldn't even know.
I know sometimes there's all these things floating around Wikipedia are all rumor mills that people like to squash. So if you guys could create your dream festival lineup, who would share the bill with you?
I would say Bjork.
That's good.
Although I'd just be like this the whole time, jaw drop, and I'd forget that I had to play too.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like to play U2 just to say play U2. That'd be cool.
So what would be one of the most surprising things we'd find on your iPod?
I have some, I don't know, I guess I'll have Trey songs and stuff like that for days when I just want to shake my booty a little bit. So I have some of those, that stuff.
I've actually been listening to that's all I listen to now is hip hop, but probably Mariah Carey.
Okay.
Yeah,
Guilty pleasure.
Fantasy.
Well, now we know what's on your bus. So being that we're a pop culture based website, we're engrossed in all things pop culture. Is there anything in particular you guys can't get enough of these days? TV, music, film?
For me, TV, because I don't have cable at home, so on the bus there's cable, so I just watch TV all the time. Yeah, I'm catching up on all reality shows.
Yeah, I'm digging TV shows. I love Walking Dead. It's my favorite right now.
It's getting exciting.
Yeah, it is.
It's getting exciting. So, what are some of your goals for the rest of 2013? I know we have this tour and then possibly some other stuff.
Yeah, I think we want to tour some more, do some festivals, try to get overseas to see those fans who haven't seen them in a long time. And then I think work on new music.
It's great. I'm sure the best place for us to keep up to date is the website and social media and all that. So we'll definitely direct our site visitors to check that out.
Awesome.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes to speak with me. Do you have any comments that you'd like to share with fans?
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, come check Kristyn out. She's amazing.
Great. Thank you guys.
All right.